Oh, so I'll be back. I'm gonna move.
G'day everyone and welcome to Tier 2 at Austria for AFR. Today I'm joined with Seb and T-Mac. I'd like to introduce themselves.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I was pretending to be a car.
That was, I mean, if that's what your car sounds like, it might be representative to your performance today.
I got P3 on track.
Oh, P3 on track. Where'd you end up after the penalties?
I got a warning on the last lap and it made me fifth.
That's tough. As the first car out on track is Lick. So we'll watch his outlap.
Interesting for Lick. Only done 6 races this season. DNF 3 of them, and 2 P4s and a P2. So
definitely covered the top and bottom of the board. We'll see if he fits in the middle today. Not quite sure on the weather for the race.
I believe it might be
like it's raining.
It might be raining for the race.
It is Tier 2.
I've seen a couple of the drivers have jumped in the chat asking for the weather to be set on clear for next season. So there might be a correlation there with the weather for the race today.
Does Seb have a stat for how many wet races Tier 2's had?
no, I'm not a stat man, but it's almost 100% rate, so it's pretty darn high.
We'll jump on board with Lick here then.
T-Mac,
he's invalid.
Oh, he's invalidated. we got Nemo. T-Mac, take us to a lap. Take us to a lap of
I'm watching you at 2 FPS to be honest, Seb. So
you can join as spectator. There's room.
Oh, okay. Can I? Okay, well, we'll have to delay the lap.
Alright, we'll watch Nemo's lap. He goes through turn 1. Nice and clean, doesn't use too much of the inside curve. Gets a nice exit up to turn 3. I know we want to call it turn 2, but F1 trolls us sometimes. Goes all the way out on the curb, brakes nice and hard. No smokes, that's pretty good. Could be an ABS user, we never know. Nice exit. I mean, look, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's all I can say. Again, using all the road, nice amount of inside curve there. Good exit, no wheel spin. It's coming through here to the double left-hander. Tricky section here. You get a lot of understeer off his first corner. If you drift out wide, but he's done well there. Same with his next corner. If you just touch that inside curve like he has, you can easily spin. But he's done well. So you get a run into the final 2 corners here. He doesn't quite go all the way out to the left. Doesn't go too bad. Bit of an ugly final corner there. He definitely lost a few tenths, I reckon. Comes across to a 105 flat. So it's not a bad start. Jump on board with, I think, Sneaky's on a lap on the mediums. See what he comes across the board with. Sneaky is our championship leader right now, isn't he?
Yep, 25 points in the lead. 5 wins to his name. And other 5 points scoring positions and a DNF to his name. He's passed 3 races though, not that.
Wow, he did a
DNF and a 10th, and then Forehead, who's 25 points behind him, 3 wins on the trot. So look out, Stinky, could be throwing this away.
So
Stinky just did a faster lap than me on the meds.
T-Mac, not everything's about you. As Psycho goes across the line with 106, we'll jump on board with, I think, is Memphis about to start a lap? Sorry, not Memphis, Combat. Combat's just, he's invalid. I know Spice is definitely about to start a lap, so we'll jump on board with him. See how he comes through. Nice turn 1, nice and clean. Spectator cams, see what they're like at Austria. Haven't really used them too much myself.
Nicely on one to cut. Bit of DRS as well. Doubt he'd be getting a tow from that Alpine up ahead.
Oh. Better throw the AFR logo up.
Did you forget to do that? Bandcamp and Gus are going to be
the board's going to be knocking.
Yeah.
Heads on the block.
T-Mac, are you in yet?
I'm in.
Nice.
Looks like a pretty clean lap here from Spicer. It'd be a good one to get a banker on the board with.
That's all you need.
Got a
It's
bit
only
of traffic.
So,
Is that?
he's just missed the apex, but not the greatest of laps.
Ah,
P7 just in front of his teammate by 3/10. But this track is really only 7 corners, and F1 deems it as having 10, but turn 2, 5, and 8 don't really exist.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
these
Seb.
guys.
a bit of a moment
Even the
there.
little ones count, Seb. Size doesn't matter when it comes to corners. If the game says it's a corner, it's a corner.
F1, you know, they make the rules.
They don't discriminate.
Oh,
We corner as one.
Dodgy's invalidated.
Yeah, it's invalid.
Have we got, is that forehead on a lap?
Oh.
Licks on an outlet. We've already watched him though. Is there anyone else just starting a lap? Is that
Smitty's just about to finish one.
Kebab's facing the wrong way.
Oh,
Oh, don't
he's in the
rejoin.
pits.
Oh my god.
Where's Smitty? Oh, Smitty's name's the Squares, okay.
Yes, he's
Why
beating
don't we-
Square.
Let's get T-Mac for the hot lap now.
We'll jump on, yeah,
Why
we'll
don't
jump
we?
on board Lick. Here you go, T-Mac. All
Oh,
yours.
lick. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Where we started? Alright, we're on the second straight. Here we go, boys. So 3, 2, 1 up into turn 2 and the big hairpin of turn 3 comes up the hill. Where does he brake? A little bit after that 100. Hooks it up. Bit of a lock up and a bit of a freaking snap. Didn't mean to say that, but.
Professionalism at its best.
Yeah. As it comes through to the speed trap of the lap. I couldn't quite catch the speed, to be honest, my eyes are deceiving me. But he goes a little bit wide, accelerates on the curve. Don't exactly want that on the lap. As he comes through the double left-handers here. And the end of sector 2. It's so easy to just understeer out. It's a 44.4 after the second sector. Oh, how is he not invalidated? That was extremely on the limit as he comes to the final 2 corners of the lap. Braking just at the 50, he almost lost it there as well. Comes to the final corner, hits that yellow curve on the inside. Oh, on the limit once again. What can he do? And it's pole provisionally, 3.9, and that was an extremely professional lap. This is my 3rd week in a row.
We'll jump aboard a Kebab, I believe. He might have just started a lap. It's like
Yeah,
a
he
second
has.
lap on the meds, so
that time is nowhere
we're
near
at 30s.
representative of what he can do.
Pretty quick lap.
Well,
what I
hello
like
to
to
all
see.
in chat. Bait, Bruno, Lemon, Sea Carrot, Bunnings, Dalek, King J. Who else was I missed? Unsure, but hello to all. And as Farmer Sam
Carrot.
points out, no Farmer Sam. I'm yet to actually disconnect from the session, so we'll see if I end up in a car or not.
Flukesy, I think, just jumped up to 3rd, so that's not bad from him.
Wow, yeah, nice lap from him. It was
Knowing
on the
Flukesy's
spot.
chance, he'll probably be punching his wall at turn 1. Seems to be the running theme.
Hope not. If I'm commentating at the start, then yeah, maybe.
Oh, I thought he got lucky there.
There we go.
Validate the lap. Jumped up to Sneaky though, because he
Oh,
is on
That's a
the
good lap.
That was a great lap on the meds actually, 104 flat.
Yeah.
Got to keep in mind it's about a 1 to 2/10 gap between the softs and the meds, but that's still a stellar time.
Sneaky on a lap here on the soft, so I'm expecting to see him jump to the top here.
There's been a request for you to turn on the telemetry for the tyres, Trent.
Oh yep, I can load that one up.
Right on the limit.
Alex,
Yeah,
Mum, what's
close.
happened? Oh dear.
What's up?
It's really dull.
Can we all get an F at Alex, Mum?
Meanwhile, Sneaky crosses the line, goes
Oh.
for provisional pole. 103, 806.
Got Psycho on a lap, he's up by 2/10. See how the AlphaTauri does coming through the final 2 corners. Bit reserved through the second last. He's right on the limit through the final. He jumps up 1 spot, beating his teammate there. We got Mika. Smitty has just started.
He's
Oh,
just
no, Smitty's
invalidated.
invalidated. So
He's
Mika.
just invalidated.
It's alright, we got Mika. The Kiwi driver. Representing.
Kiwi driver born in the the Belgium.
Oh,
Yep.
he's gonna hate you
Yeah,
for
the
that.
Netherlands. Good one, teammate.
Sorry.
Well-
I mix him up on Max Verstappen, you know. Similar talent level.
One of 3 drivers yet to put a lap up in this session. His teammate validated, as we said before, Dalek, the other driver, who's well, he's apparently his mum's in the chat with a kidney infection.
Get well soon, Dalek's mum.
Yeah, get well soon, Dalek's mum. He's P14 in the championship, 26 points to his name, 4 points finishes, 2 DNS from what has been, I believe, 11 races he has done. He rounds off these final corner, turn 10, DRS open, really right next to that line, and jumps his way into P7. Just behind Skins by a tenth and a half, but
He might be going for another one. Oh, no.
no.
Dalek's
Sorry,
on a
keep
lap,
going.
so we'll give him a board of him. Just coming through the final 2 corners.
Oh,
It
yeah,
looked like he
nice.
come in a bit hot there. And I think he might have thought of going in the pits there,
Oh.
but he thought better, so we'll jump on board. I think Valhalla is about to start a lap in the Mercedes. He's currently down in P12. I think this is his
Al,
first soft
unfortunately-
lap.
Unfortunately, Smitty's not in a lap house, so we can't show it.
We'll try jump on
No,
with
he
Smitty
would
near
be-
the end of the
No,
session.
it isn't.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
it'll be a masterclass.
Yeah, and no
Well,
spins.
To go with that masterclass, he has invalidated his second run as well on his second run,
God.
so
I think he needs to come into the pits to have a breather.
Back to square one for him.
Valhalla just down on his first sector there.
bit of medium traction control, as you can tell by his throttle application out of turn 3.
Oh, not the greatest turn 4 there. Looked a bit awkward there on the curb. Used a good amount of road through the first left-hander there, and the second
4
one
tenths
nice
up.
and close to the curb.
Oh,
Oh!
just had a tiny little wiggle there.
Um,
Not even a wiggle, just slight over correction.
Kebab is about. Oh, is that a? We'll come on with Skins. Give the McLaren some love. They are bright. Do a spectator lap here.
Right at
Oh,
Prix,
oh,
he's
Every
already
time
done
you
it.
watch someone, every
Every
time
time.
you watch someone.
Alright,
every
jump back
time.
on with
Kebab.
Kebab. Is he going to invalidate as well? Oh, it should have been.
That should have been.
Should have been.
Oh wait, that should have been.
I've just looked at the stream, his right tyre was half over that line. He's a very lucky boy. And yes, C-Carrot, every tier has strict corner cutting nowadays, otherwise you see people absolutely abuse those track limits.
Yeah, this track's pretty
Season
bad
3
for
days,
it.
tier 2 season 3, that's the vibes.
C-Carrot, can we get an announcement in chat whether you'll be returning to commentary next season?
Who's that?
C-Carrot.
See carrot.
Oh, yep.
The
Yeah.
old dog.
Yeah. He's an OG of AFR. Woo!
Yeah,
That's big news.
Round of applause. No, just me, alright. Sorry, like that.
Hey, I was
Here
celebrating
goes
too.
Kebab.
I know.
Kebab's not a quick one here.
Yeah, that was a really good last corner as well, on the limit.
Oh, he
Ooh.
goes pole!
The Red Bull 1-2,
Yeah.
Aston Martin 2-3-4.
Nemo's
Look out
down.
for Flukesy.
Well,
Never
Ducky's
mind.
just jumped to 4th. Fluke's in 6th. He's on the meds. Looks like he's going to try start on the meds here, I'd say. He's just up on his time, so this will be a good lap to watch. I think at this time of the session as well, with the track Evo sort of at its maximum, might be able to push out a good lap here.
Oh, it's just missed that apex in turn 4 and
Oh,
gotten
it's-
over the exit curb. That's a
Be a
bit. That
tenth
might be a
there.
10th there. Yeah.
Just that little bit of understeer you get with these tyres compared to the softs.
Oh, he's dead even.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I'd say
Always kept
probably
it valid.
reset
I
here
lost a
and
lot of
try
time.
again.
Yeah, you do
He's
get
gonna
enough
keep
to do
going,
runs
Drew.
here.
He's kept it valid. He's gonna keep
Oh
going.
my. Nope,
Oh, yeah.
Sad
Yeah,
why'd he
you
talk?
It's
But
alright.
it wasn't. It wouldn't have been at
See
the
what the
next
lap was
lap.
going
So.
to be. It was only a 4.
Yeah, he had a pretty bad last sector.
Might stay off board. He's going again. Oh,
Oh, okay, Trim. Stop
Alright.
watching people at turn 1, please.
who should we curse next?
Smitty's
Smitty?
on his out lap. Smitty's coming.
Smitty,
coming.
here we go.
Really
City
is
lap.
against that lap. Here we go. Everyone be quiet.
Why do we need to be quiet?
Oh, that's
It's
right.
Smitty's
We
lap
need to be
too, man,
quiet.
come
Okay, moment of silence. Oh, the toe!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
We'll bring the telemetry
Keep it
back
on track!
up for a second. See what he can do. Oh!
I think it was pretty bad.
Smitty!
Oh,
the
my
P7!
P7.
Made him
Jump on
Mate,
the
we're going
Z-Dog
down.
real quick.
Mhm.
I felt, yes. He almost hit the Haas there.
Almost.
Yeah,
so,
and
so close.
I think he should have invalidated that the second left-hander as well. It was
Oh,
Well,
it doesn't jump. Is that
Vassar will be next to
Where
complete
is
his lap.
Vassar?
He's all the way at turn 4, coming through turn 5 now. As he gets to the end of quali, Bab off original pole, half a tenth in front of his teammate, the championship leader, Sneaky.
I've already done a hot lap guide, guys,
Has
and it was really professional. So
I like how you keep banging on about that, team.
it was good.
Faster now.
It's alright. I called a lap early, you called one in the middle, so Seb's gonna call the start of the race.
Alright. I mean, well, Vassar. DRS open. What's he got in the bag? It's an improvement, or what it is, but not too much. Only good for P12. Meanwhile,
Oh, Combat's about to go
Smitty.
for a lap on the mediums. Might stick on board with him, see how...
Smitty
Potsy.
started a second run.
Podsy with the hashtag AskTMac, will you marry me? The answer is if he won the race,
Looks
I would
like
marry him.
Combat's second or third lap on these meds. He did say...
Oh, and he's cut.
Oh,
Stop watching
okay.
people in turn
Keep an
one.
eye on
Spicer?
forehead right now.
Oh, no.
No, forehead.
Forehead.
2.5 tenths up in the middle
4.
sector. 2 corners to go for forehead. He's trailing the championship leader by 25 points. Second in the championship. 3 wins to his name. 6 podium. That's a perfect final corner. Is it good enough for pole? You betcha!
Oh, yeah.
By half a tenth, he goes into pole position. Kebab's, well, forfeiting
on the
his
grass.
quality lap. He's in the grass and the run down to turn 4, so he's had a mistake somewhere. It comes down to Sneaky. Now in turn
Sneaky's
1.
just done a 3.8 actually, he was just up 4 tenths. So
He's going again.
He's going again.
He's going again. Big lap series, multiple drivers cross the line. Either start or finish their laps. Z-Dog and Mika have retired. Mika's retired at P6, and Sneaky tries to get a little bit of a tow right there from the Aston Martin of Sneaky. Sorry, of forehead, my bad. Not sure how much of it worked out, but we'll see what it comes to at the end of this lap. More cars crossing the start finish line as Skins goes to P4. Valhalla, well, he's still in P13. Dutchy will come into the pits at the moment. There's an AlphaTauri.
Oh, he's barely up.
Like, he's barely up, isn't he? It's purple middle sector, isn't it, T-Mac?
Yep.
To see him ride out these final 2 corners, right on the limit. That's just about perfect for the second last corner. As the last corner, pretty done good. As he opens up the DRS and the foot is to the floor.
No,
He crosses the
wow.
line and he beats his teammate, but he does not get pole. Meanwhile, Fluxy's just invalidated out of turn 8 in the most bizarre fashion.
Is anyone on a lap?
Combat Rat is.
He's a 10.5 up.
As Dalek crosses
Oh
the
yeah,
line
on the
in
meds as
P5.
well. Don't know. It looks like he's still going to be outside the 10, so this strap
Yeah,
might
luckily.
not be worth it for Combat.
Well, he's on 4 lap olds anyway.
Chance out at least.
Oh, he
Oh,
did
it
validate
has
anyway. He got
invalidates
Psycho.
anyway.
Psycho's
Oh, wow,
on
that-
lap.
No, is he?
No, you're tripping.
Oh no, he's got to check a flag. Oh, cool. I think that's it.
Wait, no,
is it.
Psycho is definitely on a lap. He's zooming.
Yeah, that's not AI.
Yeah, that is not AI.
Well, DRS is open and DRS is draining as he jumps up.
What?
Not sure.
P14? Oh no, actually it
I'm
said his
P16.
steering wheel says P16.
Yeah.
So
Well,
very interesting.
He was definitely on a lap though, but he had the checkered flag.
yeah, that was weird. So we've got forehead on pole there by just less than, sorry, half a tenth, if I spit that out. Sneaky just beating Kebab there by 9 milliseconds, and we got Skins in 4th, Dalek in 5th, Lick, Smitty, Dutchy, Spicer, and Flukesy rounding out the 10. All within half a second of each other, so nice and close. And then we've got Nemo, Mika, Vasa, Valhalla, Combat Rat on the mediums. Not sure if that strat worked out for him. Psycho, and then the Z-Dog bringing up the back of the pack.
Alright, interesting to know. Aston Martin's P1 and 6, Red Bull's P2 and 3. If we look at the Constructors' Championship for T2, Aston Martin are leading by 28 points with 2 rounds to go. It's pretty close between Aston Martin and Red Bull, and well, both their leading drivers are at the front of this field on the front row.
Are you on the grid, Seb?
I am on the grid. Are you on the grid?
I'm not on the grid.
I've got
Wait, no, I'm not on the grid.
I've got the
I thought you were talking
replay.
about it in the
I've got
lobby.
the
No,
replay
you-
thing set up for tonight, so might give
Give
that
it
a go.
give it a quick test. Give it a quick test. Why not?
Nah, let's just wait for the moment. It's got to be special.
Oh, okay, okay. So we just wait for the drivers to get ready. 15 seconds. Any predictions here, boys?
Well, after tier 1, we saw a lot of spins, so I think we might be on for a few more. You know, a lot of these exit curves are pretty sketchy when you get up on them, and the car goes around pretty easy here. Be definitely an interesting race between, I think, Forehead and Sneaky here. But Kebab's a reserve, and he's up in the 3, so he might, you know, get in the mix this championship battle, to be honest, which I don't think Sneaky will want, especially as his teammate as well. So I wonder if there'll be a bit of a, hey, just stay behind me, you know, I'm trying to win a championship. Skins
Well,
I was going to say
well,
something
I'm
really
sure.
important. I was going to say something really important on the formation lap here, but I've forgotten. It was really important.
T-Mac
Who's
moment.
third in the championship?
Well, Dalek is third in the championship. He's a whole 59 points
Yeah, so,
lead.
so
He-
he's
there's
he's
only-
out of it.
So if
he's
you
pretty
manipulate
much
it,
out of
if you
Yeah.
manipulate the standings, he's in it still.
No, T-Mac, no. He is
Um,
mathematically out of it, but if you look at, you know,
So
the
it's
results
really
of the
between
season,
Forehead and
it's-
Sneaky.
yeah, it's only ever been between them. There's been 4 race winners, one of them being CJM, who's in tier 1 at the moment. Dalek is the other one, and obviously Seeky and Forehead were mentioned before with 5 and 3 wins respectively. Interesting enough, Forehead can't finish in a position other than 1st, 7th, or 3rd, unless it's 16th. So
Interesting stat there.
Oh yes, right. I've been here for the last 3 weeks, including this one. I've called the start for the last 2, and
Yeah, Seb's
there was
gotta
a
be
big
honest.
crash at turn 1. Yeah, so
I mean, Austria turn 1, it gets pretty ugly. We saw, I think I was 3 wide in tier 1, and tier 3 looked a bit messy as well. I think they had a 4 wide.
well,
why are the top 4 in each other? This
yeah,
is
look
like
at. No, I was about to say, look at this gap between
Yeah,
the
look at
top
the
4
gap.
and the rest of the field.
They're eager. They're
Oh.
eager.
Not necessarily being any rules being adhered to.
So
Yeah.
Guys,
here we
look at the
go.
Twitch
Hey,
chat.
Alan.
Look at the
We'll
Twitch
stay on
chat.
board with
Worth-
Forehead.
Worth noting before we start, outside the top 10, there are 7 drivers. All of them, barring Valhalla, are on the medium tires. Valhalla on the softs. Keep out
Hopefully,
for all of them as they make their way up the field. As we wait for the drivers to get set. The lights come on in Austria. It's the second last round of Season 8 here in Tier 2, and the lights are out, and we are racing. The top 2 get a pretty decent start. Looks like we're getting some 3-wide action. A Mercedes darting to the inside. That looks like Flukes. And a big contact behind, and Alfa Romeo in some contact. And down the field, the still drives off. There's a Williams off, and that's Smitty. Smitty's luck is, it never changes. He's down in last and without a front wing. As meanwhile, we've seen some cars going 2 by 2 into turn 4s. Down the field, Psycho looks like he's going off the track to go for a move around the outside of Vasa. And Vasa off the track as we head out of the first sector into the second sector. Forehead leaves the Siki, Kebab, Skins, Lick, Dalek, Flukesy, Mika up 4. Mr. Spicer and him are trading positions right now for P8 and 9 as Mr. Spicer on the curve, and Mika will seize that position to go up 4 spots. Combo Rat up 5 positions into P10 as Dalek and Lick change positions for P5 with Nemo and Valhalla in P11 and 12, Psycho P13, Vasa 14, Z-Dog and Dutchy trading positions for P15 and 16, and Smitty, as we said, all the way down the order, lads.
Fluxy looks like he's just lost some spots. Oh, he's pitting. So he must have got some weak damage in the front there.
There was a big collision at turn 1.
Yeah, I believe he was the one that caused it.
We might try to replay here.
Oh god.
Try it. Here we go. And the lights are out, and we are racing.
Oh!
The top two get a
So the leaders are side by side right now. I've done the replay.
That looks like Fluke.
I'm
There's a big
great.
contact behind now for It's a contact, looks like, and the lights are out, and we are racing. The top two get a
Smitty just collided with, I think it was a Haas there, so...
Yeah.
Great success on the replay. Great to not work.
Yeah.
I've only got it set on 15 seconds, so I might have needed a bit longer.
By the looks of it, it looks like Fluxy and Dutchy just got caught on wheels.
Yeah.
Each other.
No trolling in chat, please.
The front two have definitely pulled away here, but we've got... I think the rest of...
Kebab. Does Kebab have damage? He's dropped off a fair amount.
If we go to the spectator, he might have just lost out on the start there. It looks like he's
Guess his
coming
end plate
straight. McLaren really wide there.
Yeah.
Combat rat. Well, he's had a stellar start. First 2 laps up 7 positions. Mika and Valhalla, next 2 up 5 with Psycho and Z-Dog. The exact same. Biggest loser. Smitty.
Forehead's going for a
I
move.
think Spice. Oh,
he backs out.
Spice is going for a move around the outside. Not sure if that's the line.
Oh, Kebab.
He's got the better exit there. Kebab is dropping. Oh, he's got a terrible exit as well.
Dalek goes for a move down the inside of Skins. Oh, they just tap each other in the braking zone. As Dalek holds the inside line, actually gets the move done.
It's not
coming
done
back.
It's not done, no.
Yeah, it's Skins holding the inside line.
Dalek
Dalek
back
staying around the outside. There we go.
Yeah.
It's Skins nearly losing the car, and well, Dalek will hold on to P3.
Oh,
Skins once again. He's nearly dropped it. He's done well to hold on to it. That McLaren is all over the joint. Is behind him, Mr. Spicer, Kebab, Mika.
Oh, Psycho just
Combat
lost
Rat, all the trainers. Psycho.
Looks like he was on the map. It was a bit squiggly. Jump on board with Kebab here. It looks like he's going backwards. There's a bit of a gap from him to Mika, so he might be safe for a bit.
He is mighty struggling under braking. You see all the time. He's just struggling with those.
Combat's got a run here on Mika. Sorry to cut you off there. Mika slots back
good.
in behind. He might try getting back here on the braking. No, he stays behind. Actually, Kebab's closer to Spicer now. Jump back up there.
Oh, he's juicing. He's going for it from a long way back. He's using all the areas where there is a Spicer.
He's going for it.
Blinking. He's gone for the lunge down the inside of Mr. Spicer, and he's got that move done. Well done, Kebab.
That was a good move there. He made the apex.
Done. There's yellow flags.
All have been punched.
Foreheads around.
Foreheads around.
Be careful with the rejoin. I wonder if there was contact between the front two there. That was an awkward spot.
Yeah.
That's big for the championship.
Massive for the championship. He needs a safety car or 2.
He doesn't pit, so there's no damage there. Jump back up with... Looks like Psycho's getting close to Nemo. He's getting on his diffuser there a few times. Jump up Spicer.
Gins is getting quite eager on Dalek again. He does go for a move. I don't think he will. Poor traction out the corner, but back to Psycho and Nemo. You're right, they are getting close to each other. Just Psycho doesn't have that traction.
Yeah, he doesn't have
that
the
Nemo
drive.
does.
Mr. Spicy here. So we've got actually something worth noting. We did make a point of Combat starting on the mediums. Wasn't going to do him too well, but he's actually up 9 positions into P6. So massive gainer out of that lap 1 incident there. Mika's up 5 as well, Valhalla up 6, so there's obviously a few cars involved in that. We've got Lick down 7, Duxie down 6.
Oh, speeding crash. Oh,
is
it's
it
Dalek! Dalek! Oh, he's rejoined almost
instantly
into the middle of the track. And no wing as well, he has to do the whole lap without
going for a move on Valhalla as well.
Got to be careful, you get DRS from Dalek here.
I think, does Dalek got damage?
He has no wing, he has 0 wing.
Oh, yep, that'll do
And
it.
Valhalla's out in the safety car.
Oh, where's Valhalla?
Timing of that.
Where's Valhalla?
He's-
Oh, sorry, it wasn't Valhalla, it was Dutchy.
He must have lost it
It was
on
Dutchy,
the,
not Valhalla.
on the side there. Well, we've got a safety car, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone pits here. I doubt. See if
Has it?
We'll take a moment to look at the race start again.
And the lights are out, and we
Is
are
that
racing.
possible?
The top two get a pretty
Yep.
decent start.
Oh, it is.
Looks like we're getting some three-wide action.
Should be
Mercedes
safe.
darting
Look
to the
behind.
inside.
Oh,
That
looks like
Luxi's had a big contact behind, and now for
Mercedes
Romeo.
went flying up
In
the
some
inside.
contact.
Oh my.
And the lights are out, and we
See it
are
again.
racing. The top two
Luxi
get a
on the
pretty decent
left.
starters. Looks like we're getting
There's a
some
Mercedes
three-wide
that
action. And
comes out of
Mercedes darting
nowhere.
to the inside. That looks
Trent,
like Luxi has had a
Trent,
big contact
the
behind, and now
the
for
audio from the
Romeo.
replay from us is
In
still
some
there. It says
contact.
commentary.
And
Keep playing.
I don't know how it works audio-wise. So what is it? Because I can't hear it.
Oh.
So it replays the audio and everything.
It sounds so bad.
What does it do?
It just plays both audio.
Oh,
at the same
meanwhile, we
time.
got cars in the pits.
Oh! Memphis range! It's a McLaren 1 too.
So it looks like Sneaky, Kebab, Spicer have gone onto the meds. Forehead's gone onto the softs. I think that's not a bad idea because these meds are to go to the end. I think it's a bit of a long. That's a long
Yeah.
stint.
20. It'll be when it goes green about 27 or
So I
28
think
laps.
Forehead's going for the 2-stop here. Just get on the softs, try and make up some positions, get back in the race. I don't think that's a bad strat from the
No.
Aston Martin driver.
Although there's a chance that Skins just by staying out has the best strat out of everyone.
Yeah, I don't know about staying out though. I feel like he should have either pit for meds or softs at least. But then again, he's kept the track position, which can
Rain in 10?
definitely be more important. Rain in 10.
I've been called rain. I've been
Oh
told
yeah,
rain
wasn't it
in
meant
10.
to rain?
Yeah. So Ali, the weatherman.
Now
Oh, the
that I know
weatherman's
that,
alright.
that I was obviously going to
That's
explain
even-
why Combat was qualifying on the meds, I reckon.
That's even bigger brain from Forehead and in Valhalla.
But
This
knowing-
works out quite well for all the medium runners, and Skins and Combat, right? McLaren's just sitting pretty, P1 and 2. 5 minutes now
Apparently, but the weatherman's
According
always
to our
wrong.
source. According
Yeah.
to our source.
I mean, our source isn't that trustworthy, I reckon.
No. As reliable as Ferrari's engines these last few races.
But then again, it's only the weather, so you know anyone can listen.
The weather! The weather!
Yeah, C Carrot, to answer your question, those mediums should last to about lap 22, 24,
So
somewhere around that.
36.
So to be fair, Sneaky's pit and he's come out 4. So
Yeah.
I think it was definitely if the rain's gonna come, he hasn't hurt himself too bad, and even though the meds are only on 7 laps, he would definitely be considerably faster. I'm now wondering if Skins has made a mistake here with his strategy,
Yeah.
staying on the softs, knowing that the rain was coming. Because he's definitely, if he's going to have to drag those softs out to the rain, because it can, it might not come out in 10, and he's going to be in trouble.
And even if it does come out in 10, what if it just comes slowly?
I mean, he's going to have to probably do up to 17 laps on those softs. I mean, it definitely helps under this safety car here, but he's going to be very slow at the end of this stint.
Yeah.
No reports of safety car in yet. Fluxy's a long way back.
Yeah, we'll be
just
next
did.
lap. Be next lap.
Forward with the Mercs. He's pushing pretty hard. He's pit again, so I wonder if he sustained damage under the safety car, if he's just decided the softs would be better to reach the rain.
Engineer Ali has said that Smitty has rear wing damage, so
Oh yeah, that'd be about right.
Just
Pretty
about
fine to me.
how it works with Fitty these days.
you're looking pretty fine to me.
Ah,
Oh,
stop
God.
it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, penalty check. Valhalla and Fluxy, both Mercedes, both have 3-second time penalties
Yeah, we'll jump
to
on
their
the
name.
We'll
And
look at the positions move now. Bit of a mix around. So with Psycho and Z-Dog not pitting, they've jumped up 10 spots here. And Combat's now up 13 about pitting. So I talked a lot of crap about Combat qualifying on the meds, but right now he's sitting in P2 and probably make the rain. So
Yeah,
definitely,
C-Carrot's
proved me wrong with that strategy choice.
C-Carrot's blessing of comeback to the podium is certainly going well.
should see. Definitely safety car will be in this lap, so
Yeah.
the two McLaren boys here will definitely work together on this restart. So it'll be interesting to see if Mika gets caught napping. We'll jump on board with the Williams driver for the restart.
There we go. Early call around here. Very early call.
Yeah, it's not even
Yeah, it is.
halfway
It's
through
not.
the track, really.
Usually it's sector 3 line, which is the safety car's just gone through there now, but it's very, very early.
Yeah, so interesting to see. There's a bit of a gap between the two McLarens right now. I wonder if that's so Combat can get a bit of a run. You know, a little head start. It'll go just before Skins calls it.
Well, it has to be 10 car lengths. It can't
It's getting
be.
a bit long.
Yeah.
That gap's a bit. I think that gap's getting a bit long. He's gone.
No, he hasn't. He's still.
Well, the Combat's gone to he's closed up the
Oh,
gap,
yeah.
so be alright.
Oh,
So
he'll go out the last corner. You assume here, Skins.
a weird
not yet.
restart from the
There we
McLaren
go.
boys. If I'm
Yeah,
being
this is
honest.
interesting.
He's caught the rest. He's
Oh, there's been damage
He's
to the back.
gone now, yeah, the rest of the pack's probably gone a bit prematurely.
Someone has lost an end plate. I'm not sure.
Meanwhile,
what's
Sneaky having a look at Mika. Thinks better of it. Pulled
Nemo
behind
almost
us.
hits
There we
him.
go.
Nemo and Sneaky.
Nemo having a look around the outside. Might open the door for Seko, and it does. Poor exits from Sneaky up ahead. Getting the run down the inside of Mika on the run down to turn 3 as Psycho side by side with Nemo. Mika side by side with Sneaky. Sneaky takes P3. Psycho battles with Nemo for P5. The side by side they go out of turn 3. Nemo gets a better traction.
Oh,
look at
Kebab!
them. Right there is Kebab. Pulls alongside to almost make it 3 wide.
Oh!
And
He saves
tries to
it.
drive down the inside of Nemo. He will get Psycho in the move, and that's wonderful work from Kebab. And still might even have a go at Nemo into turn 6.
Round
You
the
see what
outside?
happens? Is he ever thinking about it? Around the outside of Nemo, why don't ya? Take that.
What
Kebab
a
into
move.
P5. Brilliant move as Psycho
What
now
a
drops
move.
down to P8. Mr. Spicer into P7. Lick now getting it up above Forehead. His Forehead looks like he's dropped down considerably more. Smitty now around the outside of Forehead into turn 9 and Faster's around. Faster's around to the pit lane. And it's all happening in the first lap.
Kebab! He's got Mika already as well.
So Forehead doesn't have an end
Oh,
plate, by the way. That's why I
Take
thought
a
it was going a
so
bit slower.
Forehead's race has gotten from bad to worse. Yep, he's missing his front right end plate. So this is terrible for
Oh.
the championship.
Oh, Psycho.
Meanwhile, his championship rival sneaking into P2, battling with Combat Rat. Combat Rat not having any of it, trying to keep his nose in there, but Sneaky just too good. As down the field, Flick and Dalek and Z-Dog all trying to get that P9 spot. But it'll all be settled well before turn 4.
Psycho's gone a little bit back. Is that Lick actually going for a move on
Oh,
Z-Dog?
Oh,
Here comes Dalek.
Dalek around the outside.
Oh! Spin! Oh,
They've had
Smitty
a
some-
spin.
No, he hasn't. I was
That's
going to say
fun.
Smitty someone to avoid it, but unfortunately he got caught up in it.
Oh,
Forehead's
Smitty.
buzzing.
I don't know if
Meanwhile-
that's Dalek's fault, to be honest. There.
No.
He's got surged around the outside.
Oh, and Smitty just
I've
trolling
got
now. He's
the
around
replay.
again.
oh, there we go.
Well, I don't want to jump to that prematurely because it looks like Kebab's going for a
He's
move
doing
on
that.
Combat Rat here. Is Smitty giving his best Apollo Pepsi impersonation?
Yeah. His rears are lit.
While all that happened,
Jump back on board with
Mika and
Kebab.
Mr.
Oh!
Spicer. Intermission just look at that. Decisive? Not really, but we might
Kebab's
get this
flying
move
through
done.
the field here.
Well, you got to look out because Combat Rat has DRS here. Kebab doesn't. Combat Rat uses any ERS, which he won't, so he's more than content to sit behind us. Meanwhile, for the race lead, Sneaky flies by, skinned into turn 4.
Very nice.
And as the rain glooms on us, the clouds are well and truly over the top of the heads of
Definitely
these
getting dark.
16 drivers.
We'll quickly take a moment to cut. We'll cut to that replay from before.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
They've had
Smitty
a
some-
spin.
No, he hasn't. I was
That's
going to say
fine.
Smitty someone to
That's
avoid it, but
right.
unfortunately he got caught up in it.
No, it'll
Oh,
come to
Smitty.
Smitty. I don't know if
Meanwhile-
that's
Might have to
Dalek's
extend the
fault, to be
timer.
honest. There.
No.
He's got surged around the outside.
Oh!
Yeah, we've just missed it. But
Oh,
we've
Smitty
had a
some-
spin.
No, he hasn't.
Snag
I was going to say
on.
Smitty someone to avoid it, but unfortunately he got
Unfortunate
caught
for
up
the
in it.
driver. I think we're going to have to
Sneaky, just
extend
a fast lap.
the replay timer to 20 seconds. I think 15's a little bit too short.
Yeah, just a little
We'll
bit.
jump on board with Flukesy here.
Dalek's been jumping back a fair bit. I think he's been having issues. It's either him or Nemo.
It's raining!
It is raining. I've just seen those raindrops as well.
Oh,
How
wow.
about it?
Oh.
Dalek up ahead, getting a move on his teammate Nemo.
Yeah,
And even further up, Lick and Psycho exchanging positions for
Oh,
P8.
big spin.
P7. That's Dalek there down the inside of Nemo. Well, fish out of water. Fish getting drenched in water now.
So we
But he is getting P10.
Oh,
to
that was
the
a funny
leaders
joke,
here
Seth.
if they're
Took me a
gonna
while.
see if anyone's gonna pit yet. It might get wet pretty quickly here. That Smitty is close to being that. So we'll jump on board with Sneaky, see if he reacts to the rain.
Oh, someone's around in the background.
Oh,
the
Oh,
fucking
it's one of the
McLarens!
clones.
Careful! Oh!
Are both McLarens?
Yeah, so a skin spun. I think he hit combat. I
And
think.
Mr. Spicer, Mr. Spicer's into the pitch. He's calling it early, Mr.
Oh,
Spicer.
wow.
The Spice is in.
And Lick now, it's put off Mika now. Lick's got to run on
Nemo's
Mika
in the
here.
pit.
I think that's a bit too early. ZRS is still active. Never mind that. Lick will take P3 from Mika, but this battle will surely go on for the next couple of corners. No, it won't, because Mika just can't get a good enough run through that first corner. Dalek behind, getting a brilliant run on Psycho with that soft, fresher rubber and that softer rubber. Just working a treat for that Haas at the moment. 2 positions in 2 laps, and look at all those position changes down below. Combat and Skins obviously dropping lines. There's Mr. Spicer right there with Combat Rat. We're about to find out just how well those inters will do in these mixed conditions, but I still think it's too early.
Not quite sure. See, I can't. Pity we missed what happened in the McLarens there, but for both of them to be caught up in it, I don't think that's going to go too well back at.
Yeah, I definitely saw skin spin. I'm not sure if Combat also looped it or if he maybe spun avoiding.
I wonder if they caught each other.
Yeah,
let's see if Sneaky's into the pits here. No, Sneaky stayed out. So it's Kebab.
Oh, just keep an eye on Dalek here.
Looks slippery.
There's a bit of water on track. I think this might be the time. Bit of water
Oh,
on track.
McLaren's around again. Dalek's in. Psycho stayed out.
I
Fluke's
really
in.
don't think it's time.
Valhalla's
Spicer is
in.
losing massively. Spicer has lost 3 seconds left with Combat in the first 2 sectors alone.
So in the space of a couple of corners, we went from rain, and now the track looks like it's got a bit of water cover.
Oh,
and I can
Skins
see
is around
drops on the track.
again. He's out.
Oh! And this could be perfect for those that haven't pit yet if a
Safety
car.
car. Safety car.
What fortune for the 2 Red Bulls, Nick and Mika and Psycho.
Do you make? I mean, you've probably got to make the call now because
They
even
have
if
to
it's
pit.
not
Yeah,
too wet, it should be wet enough come the safety car. Look, guys,
I mean,
I pressed the replay button a bit earlier this time, so we'll cut to the
Yeah, but
replay.
In the space
problem.
of a couple of corners, we went from rain, and now the track looks like it's got a bit of
Don't worry,
water
don't
cover.
Oh,
and I
the
can see
Skins
go
around again. He's out. And he's lost his tire.
And this could be.
So in the space of
There's
a
no
couple
way
of
that's
corners,
15
we went from
seconds.
rain, and now the track
Bane
looks
is
a bit of
controlling
water
it.
cover.
Oh,
and I can
Skins
see
is
the
around
one who
again.
plays. I don't think he was
He's
listening.
out.
Yeah,
What's
like,
wrong with the
thank you.
audio? Is it full
It's
cook?
bad. You meant to mute the replays.
Oh, I don't know how to do
Well,
that.
Yeah.
Sneaky, Kebab, Lick, Mika, Psycho, expect them
Oh
all
no,
to come
because
to
you
the
can
pit.
hear us over the audio, the
Yeah,
replay
that's the
audio.
point.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
point.
Look, it's a work in progress. Anyway, we've got Sneaky in. Kebab's in as well, so they're going to double stack, so Kebab might lose out to Lick here. No, I think he's going to be alright, actually.
A lot of
Yeah.
between the pair. I think he's fine.
Wow, Red Bull
Yeah,
won
so
too.
everyone's going to be in for Inters here. Can't believe the hate for the replays. I'm here for busting out the extra content, you know, it's the 1%ers really.
It's not the 1%ers if it's
True.
worse.
Oh, is Daly
True.
going to jump
Right.
anyone here by pitting when he did?
Oh, Might, he needs
He's
to go.
got Mika.
He's got
he's got
Mika.
there.
Oh, is Mika being cheeky here?
No.
Mika shouldn't pass Daly there.
Maybe
Oh,
Daly
I
might have had
think-
a.
No,
We'll
the
replay
game,
it.
The game would have been playing games there.
We'll
They just said
replay it.
no.
We'll replay it. Everyone, look, shush. All right, just let the replay play. Don't talk.
Just,
I'm here by
Tune, we don't care about your 1%ers. This is not football.
Oh,
Might, he needs
He's
to
got
go.
Mika.
He's
Oh,
got
he's got
Mika.
there.
Oh, is Mika being... Look, I'm saying Daly was ahead there. The replay... Look, Daly, I think Mika's... Mika came out of the... When Mika crossed that pit line, he was behind Daly.
There's a chance Daly gave it to him though. I feel like.
Yeah,
No,
Dalek-
I think that's the game. I honestly think that's just the game.
I feel like if
It does
Dalek
best.
just would have pinned it like Mika did because
Yeah,
we're
I-
just catching the safety car. There's no delta. Dalek would have stayed ahead. So.
Well, once
it-
again, it's another wet race here in Tier 2. It's sort of, that's worth mentioning.
We're just under halfway through, so was there any... Was it meant to stay wet for the rest of the race? If anyone in the chat that knows? Or is it going to
Dalek
transition
had
back
delta.
to dry? Nemo's spun, actually.
struggling
he's
in
lost
the
a
wet.
wing.
Yeah, he has. You're right, Timo.
Yeah, he's struggling there, so he hasn't quite made the pit entry, but it is raining and he's got no wings, so I think we'll give him benefit of the doubt there. Yep. So
Am I right in saying Nemo's meant to be in a...
no, Nemo's a
Oh
Haas
no, he's
moment.
not.
Yeah. Certified Haas moment.
He serves you well.
So
Oh, Smitty's unlapped him. Oh, you want to
what's
catch
the
the
go? What's the
field,
go
though.
with Smitty? Is Smitty lapped or?
No, so Smitty came out behind the safety car and then unlapped himself.
Yes,
from
he
the safety
stayed
car.
out that extra lap to try and lap himself. So, I mean, Smitty's having a mare, really, isn't he?
He's having a bit of a mare of a season by that one win he had.
Yeah. What?
Wait,
Did he
he
even
did
win?
win, right?
No,
It was a second.
no, that was a P2. You're talking
Yeah,
about
it was a second. It was a second. I was gonna say that the. Oh,
He should have won at one point,
Wait.
though.
To answer your question, Bait, Nemo had front wing damage after spinning under the safety car, so that is why he pit.
he's warming up his inters. Smitty throws harder than me. I mean, it would make sense considering he does race.
Yeah, Tune, is it true that you finished in front of Simdogger in that tier 2 season?
Ah, yes, I did actually.
That's
Oh.
Got the top 2 in tier 2 season.
Yeah, but is it true
Season.
you lost to someone who only was there for half the races?
No, he missed a few races, but he was definitely the quicker driver. So, you know, the pad, kind of cheap, but.
You literally.
Wait,
use
Ford
ABS.
pinning again?
Is he?
Ford's
No.
pinning again.
Yeah. I think
He's put the wets on.
Hey, oh wow!
Well, to be honest, it has gotten.
Has
the
it-
track has gotten
is-
a lot damper.
Is it going to full wet soon?
Well, I think if he wants to win this championship, he has to take these risks now that he's in 13th.
I mean,
was in 12th or 13th.
if it goes full wet in 3 laps, even those 3 laps, I think he can still come out ahead of everyone.
Yeah, it just depends on if. Yeah, very big if.
It's definitely not wet enough now, but
No.
he must know something that we don't. Unless Jeff's saying it's going to get wetter soon.
I don't see any proper puddles yet, but it has definitely gotten significantly wetter by the looks of it with my graphic settings in the past, 2 laps. Safety car is in this lap, as always at the early call, and Sneaky will lead us underway. It follows him is Kebab, Lick, Mika, Dalek, Psycho, and Fluxy. Psycho and Fluxy with 2 penalties, 1 each. Spicer there, Psycho's teammate. P8 right there. There's a bit of a battle going on between the AFRs and the Mercedes. Valhalla P9, Passa P10, Z-Dog just outside the points. And we're at Nemo Smitty, and keep an eye on Forehead to see how he copes with those wet tyres in these interconditions.
Sit
Safety
behind
car.
Lick here. You've got a good view to see these Rebels. I'm not sure if they're working together. They're not normally teammates.
Well, safety car is in now. Think he can go. He's thinking of it. He's flirting with it.
Yeah, he's straightened up a couple times. As long as his speed's staying
He's
the
gone.
same.
He's gone
definitely
now.
He's gone. And he's done a pretty good job to catch his teammate off guard. Zeke leads us away to continue off.
Dalek's got to run on Mika.
From lap 19. As Dalek, as you say, Trin, Dalek right beside Mika into turn 1 already. Oh,
He's
backs
thought
out
better
the
of
move
it.
wisely.
Oh, he's
He
cut the
gets lead in
corner.
company. Well, that works out in the end, but the 3-second may come to haunt him come the end of the race. He gets by Mika into P4 when it's hard to overtake in these wet conditions. Meanwhile, down the field, not too much action, but Mika having a look now on
Looking
Dalek,
back.
but just not close enough, isn't he?
Not much going on down the pack.
And Forehead's still reasonably
Forehead's staying
keeping
with the
touch.
pack.
Yeah, he's staying in touch with it.
Might be. Is that Mika going for a move? Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, if this gets any heavier and it does go wet conditions, call this a masterstroke from Forehead. He's just hanging in there. Just hanging in there. But he's definitely not the fastest on track, and that goes all right to the
wow.
track.
Smitty's got to move on to combat.
Smitty's already up 2 spots
Yeah,
on the restart.
Smitty's. Look, he might not be able to keep the car on the road in the drive, but he might be able to do it in the wet. I don't know how that
Yeah.
works, but
Okay, so this section just proved that it's definitely not ready for wets yet. The corner, the more technical section of the track at least is.
yeah,
is
Foyt's definitely
shown.
dropped back through the
Yeah.
corners, but he's still there. I think Smitty's got out to Smitty might go for a movie or
God,
into
Smitty's going for
one.
another one.
Oh, he's
Oh, no,
looking.
he doesn't. Oh, he smacks him!
This might work
Jump
out
on
for him.
board.
See if he can get good enough traction. He does, and a bit of help from ERS will see him by into P11. Nice move from Smitty by Z-Dog, although that tap may come into question. I don't think he can penalise him for it as Vassar gets too close to Valhalla there. Had to go off the track to avoid hitting the rear end
Smitty's
of
gonna
that
run.
Mercedes.
Smitty's
Smitty's got
gonna
a great run. As you say, Trin, look at that. Smitty on a charge here. What have these wet conditions done to our man? Down the inside he goes into turn 4. Oh, you betcha, Smitty. Hold the position. Yes, good. Well done, Smitty. I'm sorry, Vassar, but it's Smitty. We never
It's
seen him
Smitty
do
time.
this well.
It's Smitty time. Forehead's not dropping back as quick as I thought he would. I'm wondering if it's actually getting wetter.
Yeah, it looks like it is
I
raining a
think
little bit
he's-
heavier.
He's still within a pit stop of the leaders, so if it...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's just dropped back a little bit, actually. He just lost some time now. I think he had a moment.
Gentlemen, Smitty's on a charge again.
Oh no, not again.
We might need to put these to clips or something. I don't know. Put it to music in the future. Here we go.
We
Smitty
might even
right
have to get a
behind him.
replay.
Oh no, please don't. Rub ahead,
Oh!
Fluxy with a bit of issue. So is Smitty. Valhalla got a good run in his teammate. That will see him by. Fluxy's mistake has let his teammate by and could see him under pressure from Smitty, who's been on a real
Smitty!
track.
Oh, he's
Don't
gone
tell
for
me.
it!
From all the way back, 50
Oh.
meters. No.
Oh, he's
But
got
what's the
it.
traction
Oh!
like? Out of turn 3.
He's pushing,
Little
he's
bit of-
pushing!
Oh,
Another flick, and that move will die down, you'd assume, at least for the short term.
Forehead's
So eager
definitely
at the
dropping
moment.
back now, by the way. I think his
Yeah.
tyres have overheated. I think
Yeah.
those first couple laps when they were in a workable range, he was still alright, but I'd say
Oh,
they're
he's-
definitely overheating now.
He needs that heavy rain to come right now. He's at that pit window gap to Sneaky.
Combat.
Sneaky could pit and come out
Close
in
there.
front a week or two.
Jump back on board with Smitty, because I think he might be able to get a run on Fluxy here into turn 1. Actually,
Well, depends how
Fluxy's
Valhalla goes, because Valhalla's been
penalties.
somewhat holding up his
Oh,
teammates.
Smitty's run off. He's pushing too hard. I think he's got to be excited.
Just a little.
Just missed. Fluxy and Mika both picked up penalties there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Smitty's
and
picked up a
Smitty.
penalty as well. So we just jump on the penalties. We got Daylink, Mika, Psycho, Valhalla, and Smitty with 3, and Fluxy with 6. Smitty's actually picked
Oh,
4
Smitty's
times.
Smitty just smacked the back of Fluxy there.
Oh, that might be-
Fluxy did
might
move
have
back
to-
in front of Smitty into the braking zone.
I wonder if he needs to give that position back, but he said Fluxy moved a bit. It might not be Smitty's fault, so that might be one for the stewards later.
It did look like Smitty hit the back of him from Fluxy's onboard. He just got a little bit of a jolt forward. But keeping eye on the field here. Dalek within a second of league, but that's kind of fading.
Well,
2 and 4th.
with Sneaky where he is right now and Forehead dead last, what does that do to the championship set?
Sneaky's winning
Well-
back a few points.
Well, Sneaky would win the championship at this rate.
Tonight.
Yep.
Tonight we
Yeah,
get points.
all Sneaky needed was 2 points.
So,
He
Smitty.
would have won the championship.
Smitty's all over Valhalla. He's had a bit of a bad exit there. He must be getting a lot of ERS back. He was almost out that lap.
All Sneaky needed was to gain 2 points on Forehead in the championship, and he
See if
wins.
Smitty goes for a
And
move
good
here.
luck with
He's pulling it a bit late. Is he going to look for it? He's
gonna
had a
send
look.
it.
Oh, he's gone for it for a long way
Oh,
back.
Fluxy's hit his teammate.
Valhalla and Fluxy made contact.
Fluxy
It's the
has just hit
easiest move in the
Valhalla.
end for Smitty.
That was there, definitely damage.
Combat's. Oh, this could get ugly here. There's 3 wide.
Oh wow.
Is Combat going to get Z-Dog here?
Oh, tight. Fluxy did the right thing and back down
He's
the
got a
yellow
yellow.
flag. I think Psycho's around. No,
No.
no, it
Quite.
isn't.
No one was. Oh,
He had a big moment.
I think
Combat.
Psycho's missing some front wing. Psycho
Oh,
is
yeah.
missing some front wing.
yes,
Okay,
it's front right end
yeah,
plate.
where's the
So
end plate?
interesting to see what happened there. He'll be pitting here.
And
See,
Smitty's
make sure he
in-
goes
he's
within the
seventh.
white lines.
Smitty's in
hits
7th.
Stewart. Oh, he's gone straight on. He has not anticipated the performance of the car with the wing
Oh.
damage. Somehow hasn't taken anyone out. We might have to replay that one.
No, please no.
God.
We saw it live. We saw it live.
You sure? Does it? I don't know. We'll have to. Does the chat? You know.
I'm pretty sure we all saw it live.
No one's saying no in the chat today.
T-Mac, why did you say that? Now someone definitely will say no.
Look, there's got to be some fans in the chat, surely.
As Luxie just gone into the pits, went for wets. Forehead just went in for inches.
Sorry, Combat Rats has gone for move on faster. It hasn't paid off though.
Oh, I missed that one.
It's squeezed to the curb.
Have we got some tyre changes, have we? Yeah, Flukey's opted for wet, so forwards come back to the inters. I'm not quite sure. I think Flukey's going for a gamble there, especially after just getting wing damage on his teammate. I don't think that one's going to pay off. I think jump on board with Mr. Spicer. Looks like he's slowly catching Miki here.
It is worth noting that at the moment, I believe Red Bull will be overtaking Aston Martin in the championship standings.
Even with Lick in third, damn.
Yep, I believe so. So 44 points, Red Bull will go to 209, and with Lick's 3 15, that goes to 208. So Aston Martin would drop by 1 point, and that'd be massive.
That's might get Valhalla here. He's got a lot of ERS in his tank. I'm surprised compared to the rest of the field. Seems to have a lot, so he might see a move from the Alpine driver soon. He's running that 7th gear out. Don't know if that's the quickest way around the track. Forehead's picked up another. Forehead's races in the mud, really.
Yeah.
At this point. Flukes, he's back in the pit. I wonder if he's accidentally had the wet selected.
Yeah, maybe.
Anticipating it for later when he didn't think he'd be pitting. John Gordon he might be going for a move on Z-Dog. Z-Dog's gone backwards a bit here in these inter conditions.
He's got Nemo for company. It might be worth stating that that week off that we had last week due to Queen's birthday might have just... Oh, sorry, not the Queen's birthday, the factory Grand Prix.
Shout out the Queen.
Shout out.
Shout out the Queen. Shout out the Queen.
She's still busting in her age.
Oh my god, Trin. But due to Baku starting at the time it didn't race, but it might have just helped Sneaky regather himself after only scoring 9 points in 3 races, whereas Forehead had gotten just about maximum points. Let's let him just steady himself, and he could be new Tier 2 champion here. But we still have about 11 laps remaining, or we can say so.
Yellows? Psycho's around.
Psycho is around.
AlphaTauri are in the mud.
Very much found reverse very easily there.
I do want to point out Smitty is on an absolute charge.
Yeah, the Williams driver, I mean, he was, what, he was a lap down, was he?
Was a lap down, had a safety car, brought him back to the field with wing damage to his rear wing.
He's pit 4 times as well. He's currently back where he started. He's the only driver that hasn't gained or lost his position as of right now. Oh, he's dropped it! He's dropped it! No!
It's unbelievable.
Oh, he's gonna
Careful.
Just when you thought... Just when you thought he had
Oh, Smitty never
proves you wrong.
Smitty never changed.
This typical Smitty moment. Let's go.
Oh my! Look, I'm not going to replay that one.
Why not?
Still got Psycho's one in the bank, you know, when we get a quiet moment.
Well,
you do it now.
Dalek and Lick have kind of converged each other.
Vasser might be going for a move on. How he seems so close.
He's sticking with that.
Oh, got that!
What? We'll just stick here with him. Dalek's getting awfully close to Lick though. Might have to jump up to that battle. Might jump up to that battle. Oh, Dalek loses the rear. Can we get a hashtag Ask T-Mac?
There's been a hashtag Ask Trin.
Oh! Ask Trin for a replay?
No, it was hashtag Ask Trin. Why did you do Smitty like that?
Bro, Smitty done himself like that.
It's sad days for Smitty.
Look, I think...
What?
No, it's alright. I was just gonna say...
What do you think?
We might have a moment
for a
replay.
Oh no.
Look, if you bite your tongue for 2 seconds, We'll jump
No.
back to the replay of Psycho trying to enter the pits.
He's in 7th.
Stewart. Oh, he's gone straight on! He has not anticipated the performance. Alright, glad everyone got to see that again. Jump up to combat, Rat.
Oh no.
Look, if anyone would like to see the replays later, I can post them in the chat, because it seems everyone is very into Trin's replays. Might have to make a segment.
That would be the worst segment in human history.
I don't know. Well, it's like everyone's settling into their positions right now. We'll just check the penalty, see where that... Daly's got 6 seconds, so... Mika's got 3, so that sort of doesn't help him. Valhalla's got a 3 seconds, so the guys all behind him are probably going to jump him, and then the rest of the penalties are sort of out of it now, so... Wouldn't expect that to affect their races too much. Just jump back to combat. Vassal's a bit closer to Valhalla this lap, but I think Combat's wanting to get past Vassa as well, but Vassa's obviously got that slipstream from Valhalla there. Oh, it's Combat's dropped it! But if I'm not a bearer for bad news at this point, I don't know what. Because every driver we've jumped to and praised has seemed to crash.
Who are you gonna praise next, Trent? Nikki Corey's awesome race so far.
I mean, I've been very impressed with Mika in P5. He normally hates the wet.
You've actually done him right
We'll
there.
jump on board with Mika for a little bit, see if he's staying
he
well
prove
away
you
from
wrong?
the curbs, so he must
I
know.
pray he doesn't crash.
I pray he doesn't.
If you're just, just commentator cursing all these guys.
Need to knock wood, lads.
T-Mac might struggle to hit it.
Oh dear. Alright.
Jump back to
Okay.
Vassak.
That
He's.
is interesting.
I think this is the battle to probably watch
second.
at the moment.
Dalek and Lick are converging on each
Oh.
other. Oh, two
Jump back up
tenths.
to that. I think
Less than
Dalek might
two
get him.
tenths.
Oh, he's tapped him. That's hurt his exit.
Oh!
Oh.
No, how was around?
Ah, this round.
And we've just missed
Oh. Yeah.
I was just on board with them
Meanwhile,
as well.
Z-Dog. Z-Dog down the inside of Vassa into turn
Backs
3.
out. Does he? Oh.
Oh,
he
he's
does
gonna get a
somewhat.
terrible
Very
exit there. He
half-hearted
almost
move.
stopped on the curb. He's lost
Forward
heaps
with
of
the hand to
time
combat
there.
rat. Look at that combat rat right there.
Z-Dog's lost a second and a half, almost getting stuck on the apex there. Couldn't really get going because
Yeah.
of the conditions.
Combat must have not got any damage from that incident he had.
It must have been minor at least.
Yeah.
He definitely gave the wall a good
The
tap.
good, it was a good, yeah.
Is that
fairly
Spicer
hard.
going past Mika? Yes, it is. Mika's obviously
Oh.
had a moment. Or side by side through down the dry is difficult at the best of times. He's got the move done. Great move from the AFR driver there. So he
Good
can-
season, Mrs. Spicer.
Interesting to see if he can try. He's not going to catch Dalek here, but Dalek does have, I think, 6 seconds of penalties.
There's a chance if Lick and him fight enough and he
No,
maybe
yeah.
spins.
Mr. Spicer might
But-
find himself in P4 if he's lucky enough.
Well, back to Mr. Spicer. 2 P3s, 2 P4s, a P5, a P6 and a P10. He sits 5th in the championship on 73 points. He's 2 points behind Dutchy, who is out of the race at the moment. Oh, Dalek.
Yeah, he just caught the end of that.
He's starting to get frustrated now. He's been behind Lick a long time, but he's got to remember he does have time penalties. And
Yeah,
on top of that, just the wet. It's so hard to overtake around here.
Right now, it's probably not worth risking losing a gap. I mean, he's not. Spicer's only caught him 3/10 this lap, so I don't think he's got to worry too much about that gap. But if you get a warning, if one of you can check his warnings, he might be close to 9 seconds, especially if he keeps going off like that.
Yeah, has one extra warning.
Yeah, okay, so he's got a couple in the
Well,
bank.
guys, Smitty's back. He's in the contention for points.
Oh
again.
no
So
way!
he's back, but he's got time penalty. jump on
He's
with
got
the
about-
Williams driver.
When he hops over the start-finish line now, he's got about 5 laps to make that gap of 6 seconds to Nemo in order to get a consolation point for his efforts. There's that dive, he's gone a bit too deep, he'll have to give this position up. Well, he'll have to give it up anyway. Nemo will just slot by very easily on the inside of the exit of turn 1. Retake P10, Smitty goes just a tad too deep, a bit too late on the brakes there.
Might just stay on board, he might. See how his exit is, he might get a run before, probably not. Jump back off with Dalek then. I feel like Dalek wants his third on track.
Oh, look at him, he's charging up. So close on the run down to turn 9 and 10. He's got to be eyeing this move very soon. He's gone off track.
That'll be a warning, surely.
Oh, he's living dangerously. Mr. Spicer gets a move on and Dalek and Lick start battling as they might just do right now. Here comes Dalek, charging up with the ERS. No, it's the yellow flag.
Fluxy's
second
retired.
right. Fluxy.
Surely no safety car.
No,
Oh,
there is.
what?
There is.
It's gonna be in this.
Wait, hang
it's
on a
gonna
minute.
be.
In at the end of next
Well,
lap.
it's gonna be in when it picks up the leaders. So the leaders
on,
are gonna.
30,
So it'll be lap
34.
34. It'll be in. So that 35 and 36 will be green racing.
Yeah, but it's going to be lap 34 next time around,
Yeah,
so it's
so
going to be
it'll-
in instantly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It'll pick up the
Wow.
leaders. It'll go in. But that really hurts the drivers
Who
like
will it-
Dalek.
Who will it pick up? Who will be part of that train?
Well,
I don't think people like even
the
Vassar
safety
down
car
would
is gonna slow up in a second.
stop. Yeah, it's going to
And
stop.
Sneaky will catch it. I think up to Vassar might catch it because they're going to be on the Delta right now, but it's only going to do what, 2/3 of a lap because it's chilling
Yeah.
at the end of sector 1 right now already. Really surprised the game pulled a safety car there. I guess it is the last possible lap.
Yeah.
Luckily for the front two, neither of them have penalties, but Dalek right now I think is going to be a little bit concerned here. Because that gap might...
Yes, because they'll definitely catch a safety car. Spicer will pretty much catch a safety car as well.
He's got the 6 seconds there. Mika as well might get affected by this, because right now he's still P6 even with his penalty. So yeah, so the leaders have caught the safety car, and the safety car is going at its
Safety car is
full pace.
zooming.
So Dalek might actually be alright here, because the safety car is going to be called in a second.
Oh, but once he gets called in, everyone will be able to catch up a bit more even.
Yeah, because it's going to get called in now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so safety car in. So we'll keep an eye on the gap
So,
of Mr. Spicer to Dalek here, because there'll be no Delta right now. So Spicer's going to be full speed, I'd like to imagine. Or maybe he has got a Delta. I think he has.
no, I'm pretty sure he's got full speed.
He was a bit
He's
slow.
done,
It was slow out of that exit. I think
Yeah,
he's got a
Mika's...
Delta.
No, I don't think so. Mika's catching caught him 3 seconds just through there alone.
I don't know. No, maybe not.
They will catch though. They will catch.
Regardless, he's definitely within that 6 seconds now, so that's Dalek's definitely going to drop back now.
And now
Vassar
even
is
Vassar.
almost, Sneaky holding up the pack here is hurting these guys with penalties.
He needs to go straight away, Sneaky, doesn't he?
Well, I think
If
he's
you want to help out.
trying to catch out Kebab.
Vassar's with the pack now.
So he's got him off.
He hasn't really caught anyone off
Yeah.
guard.
Oh, Spicer's got to run!
And Spicer got a
I think
magnificent
Lee
run.
got
Lick
held
being
up by
caught guard.
Psycho.
Lick,
3-1.
Dalek.
Oh!
He got it all.
Yeah, I don't think that...
Interesting move there. Dalek and Lick were squeezing Spicer to the left-hand side. As out of the corner, Mr. Spicer losing some traction. There goes Mika.
Vassar.
Here comes Vassar!
Vassar as well
Ping
as
pong.
3 wide. And Mika had to back out of an inevitable instant. That was building faster now. Having looked down the inside of Mr. Spicer, I think the better of it. He's got Mika to his outside. There's going to be a drag race out of turn 3. Here they go, Mika with the better traction. And Vassar not using any of that ERS as there goes Mika into P6. And what could have been P5, but
I think
Getting
Mr.
squeezed
Spicer
by
got
Mr.
lucky there not
Spicer.
to... It's probably a
Very
gap
lucky.
he shouldn't have stuck his nose into. It looks like it was always going to close, but he got lucky there.
well, a sector and 1 more lap for 1 man to go.
I
He
think
just needs to score
I think
2
what happened
points.
there is Psycho tried to let the cars by before the start finish line, which you can't do because it initiates an illegal overtake. So I think that's why Lick was going so slow there. So yeah, you can't let as a lap car, you can't let him by before the finish line because it will be an illegal overtake because you're still in the, you're not in the green part of the racetrack yet, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's just under a lap to go for one man, and one man only. His name is Siki. He's had 5 wins this season, and it could be his 6th. Touch wood, that it is his 6th. 7 career wins, and on top of that, he's got 3 more podiums to his name from Tier 3. He's been the man this season. He's been the guy to beat. Forehead did put up a stellar fight in the past 3 rounds, but this week off has really settled down Siki. He's gone through turn 5. He's got 5 more corners to navigate. 2 to the left and 3 to the right. His teammate behind, Kebab, will help Siki propel the Red Bull Racing team in Tier 2 to the Constructors' lead going into the final round of Season 8 in AFR Tier 2. And they'll lead by 1 point over Aston Martin, with Flick behind in P3 scoring 15 points. But never mind that, because 1 more corner to go, and Siki will round it off as he slows down to come in P2.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What has happened?
Well,
that
was interesting.
I
but
pulled the
Siki is
standings down
champion.
as he went across the line, but it says he's still P1. I don't know what happened.
Well, anyway, Siki is the champion as he decides to slow down and finish P2 for whatever reason.
It says he's, yeah, it says he's first, but when you cut to his car, it's behind the other Red Bull. I'm not sure what happened there. I pulled the bloody standings down as he crossed the line for, you know, give a wider picture.
I just want to say, poor form from Siki, because I was building that up for about a lap, and he's just gone and...
No, he's won it.
Destroyed that.
No, because Kebab disconnected. Kebab crossed the line first. Kebab definitely crossed the line first.
Yeah,
I think Kebab also disconnected at one point, so that might be why.
Surely he didn't...
Replay time,
I don't know.
replay.
He still won the championship regardless, I believe.
No, that is correct.
I don't know why he didn't...
He needed 2 points, but... There is our champion for Tier 2 Season 8.
Oh, he's got the
we'll just go through the results real quick. So, I think Kebab won. Well, that's up for debate. A Red Bull won regardless. We've got Lick in 3rd. Spicer did end up jumping up to 4th there by not having any penalties. Vasa 5th. Mika's managed to still keep his 6th. I mean, that's where he was before the safety car come out. Z-Dog in 7th. He did a great drive today, starting from 17th. Dalic losing out massively on that final safety car, going from I think what would have been 4th down to 8th. Nemo in 9th. Combat Rat rounding out the points paying positions. Not bad considering he spun twice. I think he spun twice. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. And Forehead just missing out on the points and tragically losing the championship. Smitty in 12th after, I mean Smitty really, isn't it? Valhalla in 13th, and then Psycho a lap down. Flukesy, Skins, Dutchy, all DNFing on that one. Let's grab the race director quickly for the fellas. And we will jump to this one. So that's it from myself, Trin, Seb and T-Mac tonight. Just quick summary from the boys on tonight's race.
Dewey!
That's it from T-Mac, I guess. Seb, you got anything more intelligent to say?
Congrats to Siki, he's the Reserve champion. He's got, well, we think he has 6 wins to his name.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. That was a bit weird.
That was one of the weirdest endings to a championship you'll see, but we still have 1 more round to go. Aston Martin, Red Bull, 1 point apart, with Red Bull leading the Constructors in Tier 2. We'll decide what happens for that Constructors Championship.
Well, tune in next week for as we take on Spa. There'll be the final race of the season until the new F1 game comes out, so everyone stay tuned for that. And hopefully next week we might have the old commentators back, but if not, I will fix the replays. We will get replays that are actually enjoyable to watch. So thanks everyone, and tune in next time. See ya.